Hey, Rajo, yeah, just got the vertical hooked up.
Oh, that's U-76, so you sounded better right there. You coming in like a 5.6, 6. What time UDX-1220? Yeah, it was only like a...
Hey, that 1220 Golden Gate, 1220 Golden Gate, UDX-1220, UDX-76 Ventura, California.
Yeah, you're coming in more complete right now with that antenna. That one is doing a better job. Maybe that dipole maybe just in the wrong direction. But that other antenna, you probably 357 is not here. And we're live right now. Come on back, 76. What you doing down there?
Hey, QSL on that 1220 Golden Gate. Hey, that Golden Gate, yeah, I got you 7, bouncing 9, 7-9 down here, Ventura, California. Hey, the weather's super nice down here. It's a great day. Hopefully you guys having a great day up there in NorCal.
QSL, yeah, we got some good sunny weather and just a little bit of wind, but I think I might get tempted to putting up the other antenna so I can send out some more DVs. Is my signal coming in a little bit louder over there on your end, QSL?
Hey, QSL there, Doug. Yeah, you're a solid 7 and then it's bouncing, but the audio is great. Really good audio.
Yeah, that antenna that you put up made a difference on the transmitting and on the receive part. Maybe try that out for a while. If you got an antenna switch, you can switch back in between them, or just physically switching between them if you got enough coax over there to do it. But definitely, that's a good idea. I did that before a long time ago. I put a mobile antenna on top of a metal storage shed, and I did that for a few months.
Hey, QSL. Yeah, I don't have an antenna switch right now for the dipole and the vertical. They're in 2 different parts of the house. One antenna's up in the front, and then the other one's way out in the back. So I usually run separate radios. So I can't do a comparison. I'm gonna have to get an antenna box so I can do that.
QSL, which radio are you running right now?
I'm running the Anytone Quad 5 N2, QSL.
Hey, you doing that through SmartPlay?
I got my little RM Italy behind it.
Okay, that's a good deal. You got some good numbers right there. Yeah, man, I think you might be getting on right there, working with that setup and your current antenna. If you're in the green line, I'm probably going to hear your numbers out there. You going to have time off right now?
Sound like some skip.
In the green line.
Sound like some skip coming in now.
Hey, Roger on that, 1220, Roger on that. Yeah, I'll make a video of my setup and I'll show you the radio and the antenna and everything I'm using, and then I'll send you a private video later.
Right on. Okay, sounds good. Making a video right now?
Right now.
Oh, hey, thanks a lot, Pete. Hey, yeah, 1220, yeah, I'm running a gate for you since this is our first contact, QSL.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We've been in contact for many years over the internet and through other operators, and we finally got that handshake from San Francisco to Los Angeles. And I put you on a live video gate, so it's still running right now. And definitely, I appreciate you taking my message so we can be on and make these measurements to your antenna.
Okay.
Coming in here, like a 5.6, and sometimes up to a 5.7.
QSL on that, 1220, QSL. Yeah, like I said, you're solid 7 and bouncing to 9 in my receive out down here in Ventura, California.
Right on, yeah, definitely. I've been keeping in contact with Foxman. He's out there every day. He goes to sleep really late, and he's always researching or doing something about radios. And usually I'm on here on the daily and checking out the conditions. So hopefully we get more of this movement down, and I can keep it going instead of typing back to you. I get numb from all the typing.
Yeah, QSL on that, QSL. Yeah, hopefully we can keep these short conditions around for a little while. But hey, like I said, you know, I would hear you out there every now and then, and I would try and shout for you. But this little squeaky station just don't got the oomph to get up to the Bay Area. So pretty excited about this one right now.
Yeah, it's a good deal, man. That idea that you had about putting that other antenna on there as another option is always a good idea to have another option. And I'll be doing the same over here. I still got to put that project up and take care of that. And pretty soon I'll be running a few extra pounds
Hey, QSL. Yeah, another thing, because I got 3 different types of antennas that I run at my home 20 now, and then me and my brother are working on a station at his house. He's got a, man, I don't know if it's 50 foot or 70 foot, but he's got a big tower on his property, and he's trying to build a station up there. He's got a 6-element beam that he's got to have somebody help him put up. And then he's saving up for a radio like that UDX-1220. He wants to get one of those. So hopefully my brother within the next couple months will get his station set up, and then I can see if I can do a little DXing from up at his house.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of radios on the internet for sale, and there's a whole bunch of radios. There's been their transition. Everything goes to SDR. So all the other radios, like the AC-450D or the ICOM 718, all of those radios, they do have DSP, digital sound processor. They just don't have SDR, but they're very good radios with good filters, and they have all the bands and everything, and you can Mars mod them as well. And I do have myself ICOM 718, and it does just the job just like the other ones, but you'll definitely be able to find something. There's a whole bunch of radios out there. You know, when I go online and do some of that online shopping, I be getting lost, brother. I be spending like maybe 2 hours just on the internet, and I look at my cart, and I accidentally put like 6 things in my cart. Can you believe that?
Hey, QSL on that. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. I always tell myself, no more radio stuff. No more radio stuff. Yeah, we all know how that goes. Yeah. So, oh boy. Yeah. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I just bought mine, and like 2 months later they come out.
Yeah, you probably be able to get out in the mobile, you know, with that similar antenna. If the mobile, you go down to the beach or get up on the hill, get on the, just take that radio with you, and you're getting all over the place. Because I'm in a residential zone right now, but if you every location, away from 3 on the bill and a stolen Kmart shopping cart, man, I think you'll be getting all over the place.
Hey, QSL. Yeah, I'm still gonna do my my little experiment with that portable tripod thing with my A99. That setup I got. I'm gonna drive up to the top of the mountain up in Santa Barbara, where there's a spot that sees both sides, the ocean and the backside. And I'm gonna see if I can do a little broadcasting up there one of these weekends, and definitely see if I can reach you out there.
QSL, yeah, no, there's times when we really don't have conditions going from north to south, but I do sort of hear 38 in the background, very small, faint signal, but I can't hear them. So I think if you go up on a mountain with that antenna, I think you'll be able to be coming in here regardless of the conditions. And I think that's a really good policy. You just let me know ahead of time, and I'll get my video camera rolling, and I'll get the frequency tuned in. Maybe I'll be running a directional at that time, and I'll try to point it right at you.
Hey, QSL on that. Yeah, the 3308 down here by me, man, he's got a really, really good station. So I'm sure he's probably on the off days. I'm sure you could hear him up there, because boy, he's got a killer sounding station down here. Yeah, when I have to tune in my other radio, I wait for him to talk so that I can dial in off of him, because I know he's dead nuts on and his radio sounds so awesome. I usually wait for those guys and start talking. So yeah.
Getting up on the hill with that big antenna makes up for it. And so you did mention you got an Antron 99. That's a pretty big stick right there. And there's no way GTH.
Yeah, the A99, that one, I think that's what 18 foot. I don't know. The antenna I'm using right now is 28 foot. It's 52 foot at the tip right now, the one that I'm using.
Roger, station coming back to Northern Cal.
So what antenna are you using right now? Is it a quarter wave or a half wave or a 5/8?
It's a 3/4 wave J pole, QSL. Hey, 1220, yeah, it's a 3/4 wave J pole.
This is Northern Cal.
It's the Vector 4000.
Hey, out there, North Brisbane, Australia. I'm with company right now with UDX-76 out there in Ventura County. Do you copy UDX-76 from Los Angeles, Australia? Australia, go ahead for Ventura County. He was a big brother in Brisbane. I was talking to my other brother out there in Ventura County on Los Angeles. I'm going to take a step by to see if you can talk to him.
Copy that.
His call sign is UDX-76. UDX-76.
How about that station out in Australia? How about it, Australia? UDX-76 Ventura, California. Hey, thanks a lot out there in Australia. Yeah, we doubled. Hey, UDX-76 waving a hand out there to that station out in Australia.
Copy that, UDX-76 coming through.
QSL. Yeah, I don't have the greatest copy. I have a high noise floor, but I definitely hear you in my radio.
Copy that. What's your location?
Oh, my location? Ventura, California. Ventura, California. QSL?
Copy that. Ventura, California. In the log there, brother. In the log. Lima Alpha, November, Charlie Echo.
QSL on that. QSL on that. Yeah, you got operator John. Juliet Oscar Hotel November, Ventura, California. Hey, QSL, that was good. Hey, I'll let you talk to that 1220 Golden Gate. I'll let you talk to Doug out there in the Bay Area. You guys, see if you guys get a QSO going.
Copy that. Appreciate it, mate. You're in the log. Until next time, 73.
73, sir. Have a great night. Great morning DXing.
Hey, good copy there, Brisbane, Australia. Yeah, I got a live Golden Gate going right now. Operator Golden Gate is the YouTube channel, and I'll have it there recorded. I'll put your numbers on there with a timestamp. And how do you copy down there, Brisbane?
Copy that, Doug. Appreciate it, mate. Good station. Loud and proud. Moving into Brisbane with really good signal and clear audio there.
Oh, big brother, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, brother, from down there, you know, I'm always vectoring in your own direction, trying to get that division 43 out here live on the video feed with that United Delta X-ray station at a West Coast. Radio Poppy. Back on time, Brisbane, Australia, and maybe a call sign for the video gate.
GQ for the DX. Alpha 511 North Brisbane. Making contact with 1220 Golden, the station, the great station. That's always there.
Well, my favorite station up here from Brisbane, Australia, always doing it to it. You know, I'll be looking for you on Saturday, same time, same place, for that Rocktown Radio Roundup. West Controller, the original Golden Gate station. I'll be up with my binoculars looking for you.
Copy that, Doug. I'm going to love you and leave you and let you have some breakfast. So until next time, 73 from 511 North Brisbane.
You know, Mother Nature's getting Jones right now, and we're definitely trying to get in a better condition.
Hey, 1220. Yeah, I'm still out here. I was listening to you talk to that station out there in Brisbane.
I'm hearing UFOs.
Sometimes I wonder if all the other UDX stations are out there. You're just on a different frequency.
You got some skip wrong.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, they're usually up on 375 when I hear them coming in, but it was pretty busy up there, so we came down here.
These conditions have been holding up for a while.
Yeah, they're just little ones. Yeah.
These conditions for it.
Yeah, Rajo. Yeah, I'm hearing stations coming in and out right now too. So it sounds like we're getting short skip and some DX coming in at the same time. Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I think 534. I think Seaweed. He probably has his antenna pointed the wrong way. I don't think he points it south very often.
Right. He's like the only thing that I'm even interested in would be a quarter or more.
Hopefully he finds out pretty soon. And
I like it. What's wrong with the 50 cent?
I know he's been trying to smoke it. That's going to be something else.
It's like a doll where you don't have to worry about getting wet or torn.
And then he takes a crab cage, but instead of getting crabs, he goes out there and he gets seaweed. And he goes home and he smokes that stuff and he starts hallucinating. He starts doing weird things. And I was going around saying he wants to buy a car from me. All I thought on the bicycle was training wheels.
Roger on that. Yeah, I haven't heard him on the radio for many months now, so I don't know what's going on there. QSL. Hey, QSL. Hey, 1220, do you want to drop it down to 355? I got two guys having a QSO on here with us. Do you want to drop down 355? How about you, 1220? How about that UDX-1220 Golden Gate, UDX-76 California? I got a good copy on there. Yeah, when we were having our QSO, a couple guys came in there and started talking. I don't know if they were DX or where they were at, but yeah, they were talking behind us. So I don't know if you could hear them or not.
QSL, my antenna is I think it's what's the word? I'm looking at my words, man. I'm getting old. I'm in my early 40s, and I'm transitioning. I think to get to that stage, man, I'm starting to get some white hairs and stuff, and gray hairs. I think the 40s is when you start to transition. And I'm looking for a word right now. And you know what that word is? Where you cut the antenna to the length so that it basically works with the frequency. What is that word called?
Yeah. Now, holy smokes, what is that? Hold on a second, I'll remember. Hey, I'm in my mid-50s, so I'm worse than you right now.
Yeah, it's the word that the world looking for it to resonate. So my antenna right now is cut so that it resonates actually a little bit. I feel like I have to resonate around 445. It's like the midsection. So, man, we keep dropping down. I'm not starting to see my SWR show up if we keep going down. The other direction, right? Going down is where the Asian channels is at. Man, we started getting some. We started getting we start going down from them Asians.
Hey, QSL. Yeah, same with me. Hey, you want to go up to 465, 27465?
Place. We're down there. Now we're up here. Pretty cool. This is going to 10 meters.
Hey, QSL. But like you said, I'm tuned for up here. But every channel that we were talking on, somebody would start talking through our QSO, and I don't think people really pay attention when there's other people having a QSO, and then they just start talking. So every time we'd bounce, we'd talk, and then I think they look on their screens on their radios, see a signal, and then start talking. So let's see if we can do it up here.
So Foxman put a video out earlier today. I think I was talking to him yesterday, and the same thing happened. It's the same guy who does the same thing over and over. Now, he cannot hear me, but he can hear the other people, like Foxman, for example. And Foxman is calling from our station in 1220 Golden Gate. This is Foxman, and me and him are talking, and in between the key-ups, all the time, 211 jet from Sacramento, all 211 jet to the left, always tries to get us in there all the time. And so I was telling radio around check-in, he goes in there and he calls QCQ when there's a check-in going on, and it's all it's a special form of stupid, but that wheelchair dude is like starting to sound comparable to like some sort of like $8 bill or something.
Huh, that's it. I always thought he was a pretty solid operator. I didn't know that he did stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe some people just don't get it and then they do stuff. But yeah, that's too bad that happens. I hate when stuff like that happens.
So when he talks on the radio and you have a contact with him, you know, Jeff seems pretty reasonable and mature. And so you're right about that aspect. But about keying in and getting into calling people and not having any kind of radio etiquette, especially when there's a contact going on already, and that's absolutely unexplainable. You have a check-in going on, it's been going on for several years. There's about 2,000 operators in the group, and he knows there's a check-in going on, and I anonymously posted something in one of the live chats. And just came out, and this is what he said. And I took a picture of it. He said that, well, when I was growing up, you know, I understand that channels 32 through 38 are all trolling channels. You know, the comment wasn't even directed to him, but I guess he felt some kind of guilt, and it was like talking about him, so he had to respond with that. So I don't really know what to say about 211 jet to the left. He's probably did progress.
Yeah, QSL on that. Yeah, it's interesting how, you know, people do stuff like that. Yeah, obviously, you know, 32 through 40 or whatever is like, you know, sideband open for anybody, but I don't know, these days when people are doing their check-ins, you always got the people that gotta be clowns and, you know, try and jam things and stuff like that. You know, it's, I mean, let people have fun for an hour. They only do it one day a week and stuff like that, but I guess we're always gonna have those types of people out there that just do that kind of stuff. You know, it's too bad.
Yeah, to me it seems like he's sort of a new operator, and but that's like common sense right there. And common sense, like when you go to a birthday party and you see two people talking, you ain't just about just to jump in and tweet them and start talking about the color of your socks you're wearing and your brand new shoes all of a sudden. they're gonna listen to you. They gonna, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a full gas tank because gas is pretty cheap right now. I think I'm gonna fill up my gas tank. I'm gonna go pick up Foxman. I'm just gonna pick up Foxman, and I'm gonna go pick up Highlander because Highlander was the one who was running the video gate, and then we'll go pick you up, and then we'll drive to Sacramento. I said we jumping, man. I said we take his radio, and I said we take his antenna. Well, no, he can keep his antenna. We'll break it. We'll break it in half, and we'll leave it as a memory. Hey, get ready, man. I'm about to go pick you up.
Hey, QSL, one of those old antenna parties, the antenna parties from the 80s and 90s show up with the big 4x4 and a winch cable.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where all the other UDX guys at, because I know Foxman's he's always out there, and so I put on the live video game. Hopefully they see that I'm live, and maybe they'll go over to the frequency. I did hear someone in the background. Is there a station out there in the background that's trying to break in?
Right. You got the 7 there, Roger.
Is that a station from Australia trying to break in?
Roger on that. They got 778 out of Central Queensland, Roger.
Did you say 778?
Yeah, Roger. That's affirmative there, Roger.
Yeah, I think 778 is trying to break in. Are you trying to break in 778? I hear you out there, Queensland.
Yeah, Roger there. I can only just pull you out there. Roger.
Yeah, I'm talking to my brother right now in Ventura County, and UDX-1220 Golden Gate, Frisco, a 1220 Golden Gate. QSL 7373.
Holy smokes, 1220, you just came blasting in 7.9 out here.
Hey, 76, man, that's good that we out here making more contacts, man, and we're up here high on the frequency. And hopefully we find some more people. I bet you if we go down to 38, we could bring some people up here.
Yeah, QSL on that, QSL. Yeah, right now you're hitting me the best that since we started talking earlier. Right now your signal is solid, sounding really good up down here in Ventura.
Right on. I still got the live gate going. I still got the solid 55. I think that antenna is working a lot better than for what we're doing right now. That was a good pick right there. Big whole wave antenna. It does have some lobes that reach out a bit farther than the 5/8 and the half wave. It's just that the propagation pattern is a little bit different. Some people like the 5/8 wave more because of the pattern, but the 3/8 does have some pretty good lobes. Good antenna, that Vector 4000.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, like I said, my dipole is only 10 foot off the ground, and I've got it the opposite direction of where I would be pointing towards you. So I'm aiming more towards the east coast, like northeast corner. So that's why I think I was having trouble with the dipole. But the vertical, I'm just throwing a signal out in a 360 degree thing, but then I also hear everything in a 360 degree circle.
Yeah, it ends up sometimes getting a little bit noisy. And I think if you were able to, you could throw up a second dipole, throw up a second one going up north and south, and then you just have one going from east to west and one going north to south.
Yeah, QSL on that. QSL. I'm actually going to get a directional antenna here in the next couple months and put one up in the backyard and see how that does. See if I can get the vertical to dipole and then get a little directional out here also.
Yeah, there's a lot of designs out there for antennas. The Moxon antenna is a smaller design. If you want to have a small footprint, it's directional, so it does have some rejection for noise. And that's something you can look into. Man, there's everything on the internet. You can either go to Google or you can go to YouTube, and then you'll find something you like.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I've been looking at a few different ones. Yeah, but like you said, there's so many different choices out there, and also like I got to be careful what I put up, just because I don't want the neighbors complaining. I mean, because even me personally, I think antennas all around the house looks pretty ugly. So I need to get something that'll be friendly for the neighbors.
Yeah, I think something sticking straight up in the air, like some like a long antenna, would probably be obvious. So, you know, an antenna on the flat side, I think is more or less inconspicuous. And yeah, the box side is a smaller one, and you'll be able to get away with that. And the cool thing about these directionals is you don't have to put them up really high. You know, like the antennas, the verticals, they stick up. You know, they're just really long, and so you'll get away with it. You'll get away with the directional. It's a good deal. And then when you're sending a signal out, when you're transmitting, you're going to be transmitting in one direction, and you won't be getting into everybody else's microwave and TVs and making their toasters turn on.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, like I said, like my vertical, yeah, it's a little bit of an eyesore. It's not too bad, but I mean, yeah, it's up there. Yeah, like I said, I'm on the hill, so I could probably put a directional, you know, and I wouldn't have to put it that high because, like I said, I'm up on the hill. So I mean, I could put it up about 20 foot and probably get away with that.
Get a second Vector 4000 and co-phase them, and you can get some more dBs.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Have one on one side of the house, one on the other side of the house. I bet the neighbors would love that.
How's the neighborhood behaving out there? Still out there on the airwaves?
I haven't heard anything. Just a couple whistles, but I just been avoiding him. I stay out of his way, and hopefully he'll stay out of my way. But like I said, yeah, I just want to have fun on the radio. I don't want to make enemies, so I'm just gonna keep it at that.
Yeah, there was a posting that went up on Facebook. I sent you some pictures, but in the end, Scott took down that posting. He took it down because way too many people were going on there leaving their comments. It seems like a lot of people were fed up with him. So Scott he put down the posting, he brought it down, and then he reposted it, but he took off the comments feature. He turned off the comments feature on it and just pretty much just put the same posting up, which was an announcement.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I noticed that even all the way out there in Great Britain, they were fed up. So that's kind of amazing. Yeah, that's just too bad. We don't need any of that.